Hello, today I am doing the Winter Wonderland book tag. Now this tag is a bit old. It was popular in about 2013 before I was even here on the YouTubes. And I was kind of looking through, there hasn't been many current book tags Christmas winter-y. There's been like one or two, but I wasn't as intrigued as I was with this one, so I just went with this one. So enjoy some nostalgia, throw it back to 2013, 3 years ago, and let's enjoy some fun questions. What is a book that is so warm it just warms up your ice cold heart? Well, you know, maybe not ice cold. Hopefully it's not ice cold. I have said this so many times, it is ridiculous. It was my favorite, I think, in 2014, and that is Carry On! Carry on, carry on, carry on. Do you realize every single time I've ever introduced that book, I've sung it like that for some weird reason? Carry On is the most amazing book ever. That's all I'm gonna say. It's beautiful and amazing, and have I mentioned it's really good? It's kind of a fantasy twist. You get like a tiny bit of a Harry Potter vibe from it, and if Harry Potter doesn't make you feel like you're on happy pills, I can't help you. And then there's a romance, and there's sip in it. It's the romance, the second it happens about like a little past the third way through the book. The second it starts, you just I read this whole like 500-page book in like 2 sittings, and when you're reading the little couple-y part, sometimes you're just like, and staring at the book like while beaming at it. The second question, what is your favorite book with a white cover? Now, when I read this question, I had to look at my bookshelves, and I was like, I don't really have any white covers. Not many of them. I probably have less than 10, and probably like 5 out of those 10 I haven't even read, so I can't use that. So I ended up just using this one. It's the third of a trilogy that is Champion by Marie Lu. Like I said before, it is the third in the Legend trilogy. It is such a good series. They're really short, and the pacing just goes insanely fast. Now, I don't remember which one I ranked favorite, either Legend or Champion, but I knew that I really loved Champion, and there were some moments where you're reading it, and you're reading it so fast, and then you close that chapter, and you're just sitting there like, what did I just read? Like, I have to go reread that, because holy crap, that was amazing. Number 3, you are sitting in a chair, a comfy chair, with a warm blanket and hot chocolate. The perfect nostalgic thing to mention in Christmas. I don't know why, but when we think of Christmas, we either think of a Christmas tree, snow, Christmas lights, or chair. There's like those 4 things. Perhaps they all come to you at once, but it's just a thing we think of. But while you're in this chair, what monster are you reading about? Because it can't be 120% great. For me, that is Aragog, something from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. If you don't remember, that was the ginormous, like 30-foot tall spider that Hagrid kept as a pet that later did try to kill Harry and Ron. And I am absolutely, I think for my whole life, have been petrified of spiders. So there's many other monsters out there, but a giant spider would probably completely paralyze me of fear. Like, if I even see a picture of a ghost spider, sometimes I'll flinch back from my phone. So, you know, I don't know how well my health would remain if I saw this 25-foot spider. I remember I went to the Harry Potter World in Orlando. We went on that little animated, like, ride. And the first time I went on, it was so great and so fantastic, and then I went on it again, and they had some timing issue. It wasn't really a major malfunction, but they just had to stop us in front of this area, and then let us continue just to make sure that everybody was fine. It lasted like less than 15 seconds, so nothing was wrong. But the area we stopped in front of was the Forbidden Forest with Aragog, with his all 8 legs stretched out and his mouth open to eat you, and I just had to stare at this for like half a minute, and I was like freaking out. Like I was like, I can see the fur, I can feel the wind, I hate this, please let me leave. Number 4. It started snowing, so which character do you want to have a snowball fight with? Now, I had some serious questioning on this. I don't think I'd want it to be anybody from Harry Potter. Like, I don't know, this is maybe Harry, but it'd have to be younger. It'd have to be like pre-book 4, and I don't know how comfortable I'd feel with like a 12-year-old or an 11-year-old having a snowball fight with me, because I'd probably still lose. And I considered the Infernal Devices / the Mortal Instruments, but I'm like, those characters, I can't mentally accept the idea of them having a snowball fight. I know they have, but I just, mentally it doesn't check out in my brain. So the next fun one I came up with would be Percy Jackson. Now, I don't know how Annabeth would feel about this, but I feel like Percy Jackson could definitely be extremely fun. Maybe say some sarcastic comments in between there. No, maybe I'd stand a kind of a fair chance, but I definitely think he would be the most entertaining. Just imagine the banter and the things he could say while you're both throwing things at one another. You are sitting by a fire, and then this fire starts to die. By the way, this is question 5. And what book would you rip the last few chapters out of to put in the fire to keep it going? Now, I've already mentioned this book already, so let's just do the intro for this book again. Carry on, carry on, carry on, carry on, by Rainbow Rowell. Okay, now, I know I told you it was really, really happy. Yeah, it's like Happy Pills, and it is. When you read the epilogue, you're like, it takes some time to grieve over what happened in the last few chapters. It's not like a character death or anything like that. It's still Happy Pills. There's still the cute couple at the end. Maybe I'm giving too many spoilers away. I'm trying not to say names, but something significant happens at the very end to one of the characters. At first you read it and it's like all the happy pills are gone and you want to cry, and by the epilogue you make peace with it and you accept it. It's not the worst thing that could happen in a book series by far, but it just makes you really sad for a while. So if I could just undo that and end it with my happy couple, that would be desired there. And the final question, number 6. What is a book that is so close to you that you would give it to a friend that does not really like reading? Now, I don't know what you mean when you say giveaway. I don't give away my books. I'll buy them another copy, but giving away, that's asking way too much. I just read this book, and you should just read this book. Or you can see the movie too, but read the book, guys. That is Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. Now, this book, I did a whole review on it. I did a whole movie review on it. It teaches you simplistic things, like how you can find so much happiness in little simplistic things, like going to a horse race as they did one time, and stuff like that, and even talking about movies. And it also teaches you to get off your butt and start taking life in. We can all have that. I think especially people who are a bit younger, they have the philosophy that happiness and calmness and stuff like that in life starts like after college or when you get married or with kids. And I'm sure a couple of people could argue that kids are way more chaotic and stuff, but this teaches you that just take life in for the absolute fullest. If you want to wear a crazy outfit, do it. If you want to say something because you don't feel something's right, then do it. Don't sit there with all these regrets. Unburden yourself from the regrets and go live. Once you go live, things will just be so much better, and just do it like minutely. You can find so much joy in everything, even the simple things like a job you have to go to every day, and just do it. Just take it all in. You just take take anything, even if it feels stupid or looks stupid to other people, just take it in because it makes you happy, and you can find and always choose happiness. That is my Winter Wonderland book tag. I'm Annalise. I will see you next time. Bye.